G'day folks, Tony again here for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter. Now then, we've gone and done ourselves a bit of a mischief by eating that meal and getting that +1 ego boost, which has tipped our psychic glimmer over a threshold. So now there are powerful espers from beyond the realms of space and time who are going to be trying to hunt us down to devour our brain. So no pressure. What I'm curious to discover as to whether that is going to drop off of the radar and not be a thing that is actively happening at the end of this day when our ego drops back down again. But of course, once we hit level 12, that ego is going to tip over to there again, and we're going to end up with it anyway. And of course, if we keep getting the mutations or the mutation points stacking, it's all going to contribute. So this was a foregone conclusion. Hopefully, we haven't... oh, look out. That sounded like a Gatling turret. But hopefully we don't have this happening to us here at a stage where it's... whoa, hello, how are you? Hopefully we don't have this happening at a stage where we're not ready for it. Speaking of not being ready for things, hey, how about these chaingun turrets? So you will recall me saying that these are the things where in the past they have been responsible for me just getting absolutely wrecked here in the Rusted Archway time after time after time. Not fun. I don't enjoy it. I hope to not have that repeat itself. Let's have a look and see what we've got here in our inventory. We have a freeze grenade Mark 1. It would be nice to throw a grenade at these things here. So first thing, I'm going to move back around the corner so that I'm not going to get shot at. I believe those things might have been shooting at a boar. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look in here and see if we have any other things that we could throw other than that one grenade. It does not look like that's the case. We do have this scoped missile launcher. We don't currently, I believe, have anything that we can load it with, and I don't think we're going to be able to throw bear jerky at it. So we could probably cross that one off the list. What to do? Well, look, we could throw that freeze turret at it and try to take it down. We can also pop this force bubble in order to do it. So I think that might be a fair thing to try for the beginning. So we're going to pop the force bubble, going to pop around the corner, going to move forward. Oh, look at all this treasure. And we're going to throw this grenade, and let's plonk it there, shall we, and see how that goes. So we froze one of them. I guess that's better than nothing. And we might be able to try shooting here now. I don't know how effective this is going to be. Well, it's not ineffective. That's one of them taken down, so that's good, and we will reload. I think that's an excellent choice. So, of course, wanting to keep an eye on our force wall, not wanting it to drop while this chain turret is still active. Come on. I believe in you. Yeah, we did it. 375 XP per turret. So I'm just going to pop forwards because, haha, indeed, there is a third one here around the corner. Very glad that I checked that. Now, this force wall is going to disappear at some point. There we go. So we're going to move back around the corner. And I think what might also be worth doing is chucking a burgeoning here around the corner. I don't know if that's going to destroy the chest, though. I kind of don't want to do that. I don't want to lose any potential treasure if I don't have to. I'm going to work on the assumption that if there are 3 chain turrets in a room, that there's probably something good in them. So let's move away from that room, and we will come back to it when we have our force bubble off of cooldown. Now, hopefully, there aren't going to be any other chain turrets around here. Instead, we will keep ourselves occupied by beating up these boar. How are we doing there? 43. So I don't want to head up near the door there where there's going to be line of sight into that room for those turrets to have a bash at us. Don't know how far said line of sight could be. Or a statue and another chest. Isn't that lovely? How are we looking here? All right. Force bubble's back. We got some unfinished business. Let's go and see if we can take care of this and kind of wrap it all up. So we're going to pop that force bubble. Actually, let's make sure we've reloaded first. No, we are fully reloaded. Pop the force bubble. Hello. And see if we can take this thing down in short order with our desert rifle. Looking good so far. Nicely done. Oh, and another chest. How about that? Good, good, good. Lots of steel arrows. That's nice. A fractured microchip. That's also nice. Ooh, glow sphere. A bandage. A steel kukri. What is that? Is that some kind of dagger? A curved knife. Short blades. 1d4 for penetration. Steel, huh? I like it. I'll take it. What about in this one? Isakari Sunveil, some witchwood bark, a slender steel warhammer. Yes, please. Fractured microchip. Good. What else have we got here? Chainmail, fried processing core. 2 of them. We'll take those. Thank you so much. And just a bucket load of, look at all that fresh water. Just drowning in money. What are we currently wearing for armor? We have studded leather armor on it, which is 3 -2. And what are you doing? This chainmail is 3 -1. We're definitely picking that up. That's going to overload us quite drastically, but we'll solve that problem in just a moment. And in this last one, of course, classically, we have the dud chest. But that's okay. It would be nice to take that water with us. That's a decent chunk of cash. First things first. Where are we at here? 7 and 8 for armor value and dodge value. So if we get rid of that and we pop the chainmail on. Now 7 and 9. That's pretty nifty. Just for interest's sake, if we put this one on, we're 5 and 13, which sounds funky, but I would like some armor. As opposed to all of the other things. All right, we're overloaded by 13 pounds just for starters. Conveniently, that studded leather armor that we're not wearing anymore is going to get us a fair way of the way there. Now, if we go and pick this water up, of course, that's probably going to overload us again. Let's try picking both of them up. And indeed, that is correct. What do we have here that we can ditch? Do we have anything here that we super duper don't need? Goodbye, two-handed iron longsword. I don't really want to drop. Nah, nope. That glow sphere is only £1, but it will probably sell for a fair amount. That scope missile launcher is £25, and the combat shotgun is 16. There's no way we're getting rid of them either. And then we're down here to all of the waters and so on and so on. This engraved clay pitcher with 2 drams of cider. We might just try pouring that into, oh, for heaven's sake, into this other cider container. We're going to ditch both of those out there. Now that that pot is empty, it still weighs £10. Now, we've already done the look at it, so we've gotten any lore from it that we were going to need. So we're going to drop that for £10, and we kept all the cider, and I believe that that solves our current problem. Hooray, us. How are we doing for lead slugs here? We still have 136, so that's nice to know. All right. Whew, what a day. And we're getting quite close to dinging level 11. All right, let's continue. See what else we find around here. Of course, we're awfully close to that to that encumbrance threshold. Oh, and I forgot about this other chest. Wooden arrows. Sure, I'll take them. I would love another basic toolkit, another copper nugget. Oh no, now we can't move again. Let's investigate the statue while we wait. Ithrimed the Third. It's kind of all it's going to tell us. What do we drop? What do we drop? You know what? That Sunveil. Hang on, that's got one dodge on it. Can that go on my face? It can go on my face. Nice. Well, we're definitely not dropping it then. The book will sell for a fair bit. That's going to have some sort of movement bonus on it. And will probably also sell for a reasonable amount. We can drop one of these dreadroot tubers. They're not super common to come by, but hopefully that will be enough. All right, good. Now look, we're really pushing this this carry limit here, and the rusted archway is quite prominent and easy to find, and it looks like we've more or less explored all of this floor. Just going to check over to the west here again. Okay, there's still a little bit around here and the stairs down, so I'm going to poke about just to get this floor sort of fully revealed, so that if there is anything on this floor worth grabbing, we know we can come back and grab it. And should we choose to continue downwards, I guess we can do that as well. Ooh, those look mysterious. What are these things? Canned have it all. All right, so that's nice. Raw bear meat. I guess that's nice in its own way. And fix-it spray foam. Those are all pretty nice things to have. Why are they just laying around here? Particularly the raw bear meat. There's a curious story to be had here. I think that's going to be a copper nugget. And now, of course, we have ye olde problem. There's also some steel plate mail. I think these things will be worth coming back to get a little bit further down the line. So what can we drop? I mean, another dreadroot tuber seems to make the most sense. Worked last time, it can work again, just like magic. I'm not going to walk over those because I'm probably going to automatically pick them up. But there's some stuff here that's worth coming back for. But right now, I think the wisest course of action would be for us to head to the Grit Gate. So we're going to make our way back up a few sets of stairs as we get back to the surface. That prickler is in the way of my auto-pathing, so it must die. Good. And here we are back at the surface. So let's zoom out, and we're heading to the Grit Gate. In case you don't remember it, it is off here to the northeast. And we're on our way there so that we can visit Barathrum the Old. Let's see if we can do that without getting lost. Interesting. You've discovered a way to conceal yourself for now. And we're lost. Regain our bearings by exploring our surroundings. So I guess that concealment thing was because a day will have passed and our ego will have dropped again. But now, pardon me for a moment. Yes, that is in fact the case. So I guess a little mix of good news and bad news. We're very close to the Grit Gate. We're probably going to be best trying to head to the northeast by ourselves, but who knows what we're going to find along the way. So for example, here we have a goatfolk yurt warden. A braid of roasted frog skin stretches taut over its swollen pectorals and fastens a satchel to its hip. Its hooves are stained with Naphtali blood. Spittle flies from its bleating mouth into a tuft of hair beneath its chin. It is equipped with massive horns, lead slug, drum-loaded desert rifle, I kind of want that now, and a lead slug, and it is tough and hostile. Good to know. Now, there may be more of them out there. I honestly do not know. And when in doubt, we drop a force bubble on ourselves. And they could be kind of fighting one another. There's a whole bunch of things here. None of them are going to be friendly to me. So let's drop in a bunch of tree friends. Curious. We just fleed from a dreadroot, and according to that log, there appears to be a slumbling around here somewhere as well. Tremendous. We also have a goat folk savage. So there are many things here that are going to be quite bad for us. And that force bubble is only going to last so long. This seems like a bit of a shitstorm, to be honest. What is our best approach? I suspect that these Naphtali and the goat people are fighting each other. I also have no idea where that slumbling is. And I have no idea how long any of this stuff is going to last. So under the assumption that, oh wow, we just got some experience because something died. Under the assumption that they're all going to rumble with our trees, let's heroically flee. We're going to keep our eyes peeled for a slumbling because that would be bad to run into. Is that albino ape going to be our friend? It is, so that's good to know. And what is this pile of stuff up here? No, that is not what I wanted. Damn this auto lock. The Naphtali corpse, there doesn't seem to be anything there either. Okay, let's keep running away in a steady fashion to the northeast. I'm not seeing slumbling around. We've got Naphtali here, which should not be a problem for us to take out. Oh, so close to leveling. Little by little, northeast by northeast we go through the jungle. Oh, look out. Is that a glow white? It is a glow white. Easy and hostile. All right. Well, that's good to know. Actually, where are we? No, that's okay. How are we doing for ammunition? We still have plenty of lead slugs. So let's give that a go. Can't imagine this is going to be too difficult. Maybe I spoke too soon. Hey, we did it. We're now level 11. We gain another whole 1 hit point, 78 skill points and 1 mutation. Do we have anything chasing us? No, but there is another goat folk, a goat folk shaman. Same description as the other goat folk. Right. So this means we have some skill points. We don't have enough for another random mutation. We can sort skills out later when we don't have things potentially trying to kill us. Now, because it's a shaman, I'm assuming it might cast some spells. So when in doubt, let's boost our hit points. And let's use a Sunder Mind. How did that go? Did that help any? Perfect. Okay, they must have resisted. We do. We fail to penetrate Goat Folk Shaman's mental defenses. That's a shame. What about a good old-fashioned life drain? The Goat Folk Shaman resists your life drain. Tough one, huh? Well, in that case, I guess the only resort is to try hitting them with all of our weapons. Let's see how that goes. Some blocks coming here, presumably from the horns on the head. A very satisfying kind of sound effect there for that too. Okay, this seems to be going better than our attempts to use brain magic. 750 experience points. Holy dooly, that's nice. Can we rest? Toughness returns to normal. Rested back up to full. Look, if they're all going to be that kind of fight, then I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to keep fighting them one at a time. Now we can't cook right now because we've got hostiles nearby, so we might eat this bear jerky. Apparently still hungry from that. Let's keep walking then. It says there are hostiles around. Here's one. A goat folk sower. Okay. It says they're average and hostile rather than tough and hostile. Let's just check what we've got here. We've got a Sunder Mind available, so why not? Cool. We did it. I think. Oh no, it charged at us. Silly me. I think it charged at us. I'm not quite sure what happened there, to be honest. We're 1 hit point down, but that is fine. I'm a little apprehensive as to what this is going to do in terms of hitting us. So let's pop a force bubble and use Yon Desert Rifle to try shooting them. Okay, we are getting somewhere. It's just slowly. Badly wounded and dead. 375 experience, okay, which is also not too shabby. Maybe that was the nearby hostile that we can now cook because they're gone and we're sated again. So in our sated state, hey, we regained our bearings. And it's a neutral honey skunk and a ray cat, thankfully not a chitinous puma. They can be mighty nasty. Okay. We must be close, and we are. So let's go down here. And we've finished the step. Travel to Grit Gate of the quest, a canticle for Barathrum. Receive 500 experience points. Yay us. Now, in theory, we should have the materials that Argive gave us. Argive's data disk being one of them, and the droid scrambler being another, which is simply by being in our inventory, going to prevent the droids around here from giving us grief. Our old friend the giant centipede, taken care of. And somewhere in here will be the entrance to the albino cave bears' lair or base, and a bunch of interesting bunch of different doors here. I'm assuming that's one of the friendly droids. Yes, a way droid. A man-sized cylinder hovers just above the floor. It emits a low, menacing hum as it glides slowly, searching for intruders with its many protruding sensor arrays. A long, articulated arm, ending in a sparking rod, dangles from its side. Base demeanor of aggressive, but because we have that droid scrambler, we are okay. I would also assume that if anything were attacking, like any quote-unquote hostile creatures, those droids would also help take care of. So some stairs down there. We'll just have a quick poke around up here in case... Whoa, hello! An eyeless crab. This squat ivory crab has evolved a heightened sense of hearing in order to perceive its surroundings in the lightless nooks it inhabits. Not quite sure that we're in a lightless nook at the moment, so let's help this thing out by maybe taking it back into more familiar territory of... whoop. Are you attacking me? You're not. More familiar territory of eternal darkness. Not sure we got XP for that. Oof. All kinds of bad news for everyone there. What else is going on over here? Anything? Oh man, that apes not made themselves popular. Whoa, what else is happening? Everyone's having fun without me. A novice of the sightless way, wearing simple robes, a pilgrim's visage is surprisingly calm given his surroundings. A steel utility knife, I kind of want that. And a quillipede. I think these are both things that we should be capable of taking out. Oh, there's a bunch of them. So we just had our minds sundered as well. That is not great. Let's pop a force bubble on us so the quill thing isn't going to take us down. And we'll use our good old-fashioned rifle. There's one of them gone. Can we shoot this other one, or is it behind a tree? Possibly behind a tree. But we are not deterred. Nice. I think it may have just dropped a chair when it died, so that's fun. Quillipede. Taken care of. And I guess seeing as, whoops, that's better. Seeing as it's right there, we'll also take out that large scorpion. What do we got? Steel utility knife. That would be nice, but I think it's going to make us be overburdened. Some of those things might sell quite nicely. Those strange tubes now are going to, they're going to put us over our limit. Let's firstly examine them so we know that it's a metal folding chair. And then sure, we'll disassemble it. And then for some reason, it's not going to weigh anything. All right. Enough of these shenanigans. Let's head down these stairs and see what we find. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A painted musket, average and hostile. There's a bunch of bad things down here. I don't really want to get amongst trying to clear all of these right now. Let's just have a quick look. A slug snout, an electrofuge, a giant centipede, and I think it might be a spark tick down here as well. It is indeed a spark tick. No thank you for right now. I'm going to head back up the stairs. And the recording clock is telling me that this is probably an appropriate time to end this part of the Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching. We've finally made it here to the Grit Gate. We need to find out where Barathrum the Old is, and we're well on our way to doing that. If you're enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified when other episodes are released, and please tell a friend if you think they might enjoy this, or if you have a nemesis and you think they might hate it, that might also be a good way to go about things. And come back again soon for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter.